Okay, let's get day 8 underway. I'm gonna start off by finding out what our outbuilding is going to be. That little shack or whatever. We also get an allowance. So we're up to a base of 70 steps a day and an allowance of 2 coins that we're supposed to collect in the entrance hall. So yeah, before we leave the entrance hall, because it's going to cost us feet, let's grab those 2 coins because we never know if we're going to need them at the little building on the grounds. But I do want to go to the little building, little shack on the grounds to see what kind of benefit we might get from that. Okay, so supposedly we got allowance and a note. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. And Babbage, house manager. All right, very cool. The other thing we did on day 7 in the coat check, we checked just making sure there's like no other items lying around here in the entrance hall before I go, and I'm going to leave it. I'm leaving it because I want to do this. But we left a shovel in the coat check, so if we can get the coat check back, we can get a shovel that way, right? So let's see what this is. Special floor plans now cost additional feet instead of gems. That's what we want. We want that. I mean, this tool shelf is good as well, but we want this for today. So many days there's a valve there. Oh, here's dirt we could dig up if we had a shovel. Ooh. They're not going to give us the shovel. We'd have to come back with the shovel. Okay. Let's read the note. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravane, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. Your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. And Babbage, house manager. Okay, so groundskeeper was fired for his half-hearted efforts, or supposedly half-hearted efforts. But let's see what the little valve does. What's the valve do? Ooh, this was the second valve we were looking for? Yeah, that's cool. Now, I don't know. Do we need 2 more valves for the other 2 corners? I would presume so. If we get the shovel, we might come back here. What's that? It's nothing. Okay. Just thoroughly exploring the space before I leave. It doesn't cost me any feet to thoroughly explore this space. It does cost me a fee to come back to it, though. All right. And as I recall, my recollection is we cannot go over here because that board is not placed. Okay, so that prevents us from going that way. Okay. Back to the entrance hall. We have the hovel. Special room floor plans now cost additional fee instead of gems. That is good. We've got 8 stars. We've got this permanent foundation. So we might want to connect up to that. If you recall, we had that treasure map that said that we needed to go boom, 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 and X marks the spot right here. So I'd still like to get there if possible. So let's try it out. Pantry for extra coins, that's not a bad call. We'll do that. Because now we're at 6 coins, so if we have to buy something at the commissary, we could potentially afford to buy something. I hope we don't have to rebuy a shovel. Bedroom would lead over here, nook would lead over there, chapel goes in all of those directions, so we're going to do the chapel, which will steal a coin from us, but it is what it is. Make sure there's no extra things here. You never know if some new random object is going to just plop into the room. And now we're going to go that way. All right, parlor would be nice. Parlor would give us gems which we don't necessarily need today. Plus, it would lead down here and block us off, so we're not going to do that. Guest room would dead end us. We're not going to do that. Obviously, we're going to do the West Wing Hall. Now, we'll see what we can put in this corner here before we go up, right? Because I don't mind putting whatever we put here is going to be at a dead end. But if it gives us stuff, I'm willing to dead end. Just making sure there's no new notes, blah, blah, blah. We've seen that before. Remember when on like the first and second days, I was noting every single picture hung on the wall in every single room, and now I'm just like, I think that's just random art. I could be wrong, but I'm certainly not taking, get my notebook out, but for when I do need to start taking notes today. All right, so we got the notebook ready. We could dead end a closet and get 2 items. We could also do the commissary. But the 2 items, we could do the nook for a key. Closet might give us a key and something else, maybe an access card. less likely. Commissary I want to hold off on because it's not a dead end and we might get that later again, as an option. We don't know what we need to buy at the moment, so let's do a closet. Ooh, sledgehammer. See? A sledgehammer and a reroll die. Those are both good. Well, if we end up with some chunks today, we will be thankful that we have a sledgehammer. And the reroll die is always good. And I don't see anything else going on here. Okay. So we will move on. Remember, we're trying to get like here, I think. I'll take a look at my notes, but I think that's where. So it is dot, 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 and then X here. So we're trying to get to here. We might need a shovel. And then I'll be sad that I didn't find the coat check, which is a dead end room. Or with the commissary in order to buy a new shovel. But then we'd have potentially two shovels. Anyway. Security is good. It costs us an extra 3 feet. Or extra 3 feet or just an extra 2 feet maybe. I don't know. Certainly better than costing us gems. Sure. We'll do security. Because this also leads off in this direction over here, which is good. That's the state inventory at the moment. Okay. We're going to change the offline mode to unlocked, just in case. In case we. Okay. Then that way what will happen is do I want to set the security level? I'll set it low at the moment, and then we'll come back and set it higher if we do get. We'll set it low while we don't have a key card. We have neither a key card nor have we found the utility closet to turn off the power to the key card access readers. So we're going to set the security level low at the moment. And we'll come back and maybe change that if the circumstances change. Log in. Swan Song is our password. staff services. There's a special order for a let's special order a metal detector, sure. And we can only do the email from the office, data transfers, not available. Staff services, punch in and out. Nope. Staff announcements. Request schedule change. I'm just double checking the things that we tried previously, and they still are not options. The glossary terms we've looked at before. I don't think anything's really changed. I'm just going to make sure there's no additional glossary terms, because that's like, telling us stuff. What's it say about experiment? Oh yeah, we read that before. Okay. Outer room. Room is tractable only from a door located outside of the house on the grounds of Mount Holly. West path access is required before these rooms are accessible. So we found one outer room right now, and there's apparently more that we found. Okay. All right. I think we've done all we can do there. So now we want to go, we want to get up here, so we're going to try to go up. Okay, that would turn us garage. We like having a garage. We do like having a garage. We'd have to find some alternate way to get to here, though. We don't want the furnace unless we want to explore the furnace. We might need to explore the furnace at some point. We've got 3 keys, and we can. Oh, we would need to turn on power to open the garage door. That's right. But if we don't get a garage, it's not an option. Let's make having the garage an option today. So we're gonna take some keys. I don't think there's anything new for us. Yeah, we need that utility closet so that we can turn off power to key card doors, and we can turn on power to the garage, right? Shame that there was not like a chest or a shovel in here. So now I want to go like bend that way is what I want to do. Courtyard is nice, but it's oriented the wrong direction. Boiler room, power source. Ooh, we haven't had that, and it goes the right way, so let's do that. We needed to find the boiler room for reasons, and now we have. So we'll wait to do that door. First, boiler room. Ooh, something's going on over here. There's multiple different like controls in the boiler room, and I'm not sure. Oh, things we could dig up. Pipe connections we can make and do things. I'm not sure what that does. Green's good there. Okay, sure. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing yet here. Really want my shovel. wait a minute. How do I get over there? Is there another set of stairs, or no? Okay. Oh, this is going to dead end us. Unless I do a redraw. Oh. We're going to redraw here because I want to go this way. The den lets us do what we want to do, but the archives might have important clues. So we're going to go to the archives. The red rooms have a negative, cost, but they also seem to sometimes give us things, or clues and things and stuffs. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swinburne, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece, the closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations one might make with the Sinclair pen. Then we have Swinburne, author, never considered herself success. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the Publisher and author detained by Red Guard question. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forward to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. We're going to make a note of it. Day 8. This is the archives. But we're going to say boiler room pipe puzzle, which I don't know if I have solved yet. But the archives. RLCF. Children of Blackwater. Repperton Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marigold dropped publisher. Local author and popular personality Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruppington Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, who Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance himself from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Was seen at the corner suspicious bag under the wave down a local. This is the third day it is charged by the ground. Manning was the last. The trial begins expected the last with grand trees. No traces discovered of Cinca errors, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage for a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home, and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Ares have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasure artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Arenet Ares. If we remember, Orinda was that like angel statue that the groundskeeper wanted to replace with the other one. Priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. All right. And I think that's it for that. Maybe there's some sort of mechanism here. Ooh, foundation. Okay, so it has the crank that lowered the cage in the foundation. Cool. And So that's potentially very useful, right? Oh, too bad we can't take that with us as a tool in that. Hopefully we don't block our every access. See, like this does not actually connect through to the foundation because the foundation only has entryways here, here, and here. But maybe we can come back through this way, or this way, or this way, or over this way, so, or around this way. So hopefully we can get to the foundation today. Use a key, and we have a floor plan that costs 3 extra steps. So it's a special room. We don't know what kind of special room. We have the hallway. We have this. Either one of these would get us over to here where we want to go. This one, we don't know what it is. Could be good, but we don't know. Laboratory. Yeah, we could do the lab, and then we could set some experiment for today. Sure, why not? Oh, we got a trunk. Let's bust it open. Yay. Car keys. So if we can get power to the garage, maybe we can take a spin in the car. The gym. Still don't know what to do with this note here. I jotted it all down, but I'm not. Oh. Heating, cooling curves, melting point, atmospheric pressure. Oh, freezer. That's freezer. That's not the boiler. Boiler room. Okay. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. So we have piped in. Okay, so we need to go back to the boiler room, which isn't far, not that many steps, and do this. We might end up wasting all our steps trying to make this available. Okay, before we continue down that road, let's see if we can get the other room that we want. Archive floor plan. Well, this is a dead end. That's not a dead end, but this going here is not necessarily a thing we need to do today. This might be interesting. This would give us extra steps. But let's do this one. It's our good friend in the drawing room. This is where the treasure map led to. Right? Boom, 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 X. Yeah, so I don't know what to do with that information. I'm not going to draft the room off the drawing room yet because I don't know what room I need and it's going to give me a reroll, but I need to have some sort of idea of what I could use. Let's do boiler room. Let's try to figure out this. Something to do with this pipe puzzle. Let's figure this out. Let's try to solve a pipe puzzle. We don't know if I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I need to stop this so I can do that gauge there. Okay, so then what do we got? This. Ah, that did a thing. So what I'm doing is I think there's some combination in which we activate these things in some sort of like meaningful sequence that will do things for us. Oh, okay. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what order to do the pipe stuff in. I'm burning a lot of feet, I realize. Now this has power. Okay. So push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9. So 9, 3. We pushed 3 up after we pushed 9 up. What's this do? And we powered the estate for just a day, or? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. The Black Ridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Each day you may access one off terminal from the network. Nice. Oh, let's do an experiment, right? So our options for the experiment for today are, we could trigger each time we find some trash while digging, which hopefully we'll get our shovel and do some digging. We might find trash, we might not. Or whenever we spend 2 or more gems dropped in a room, which won't happen today because we're using feet instead of gems. Or immediately. So it's going to be immediately like one time, right? And the effects are gain +1 star, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house, or set your steps to 40. What we'll do is let's cancel and see if we get the same option. So what we can do is we can spend our feet and then come back here to immediately set our steps back to 40. We won't do that now because it'll only give us 10 more feet now. But we can spend some steps and then later just reset our steps back to 40. That'll be cool. Let's do that. So, that. Okay, all right, I like that. So we're not going to do it at the moment. I don't think this is going to necessarily let us. Oh, sorry. Swan song, not swan song. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. I'm going to try to connect to an offline terminal because it said that that grotto would let us use one offline terminal like once per day or something. So I just want to see if that means starting right now or if we have to go to the grotto in order to do that. Office is currently offline. Would you like to connect to this terminal using a black bridge connection? You may only connect to one offline terminal each day. We're not going to do it yet, but we have the ability. Because if we find the office, but we don't have the shelter, right? If we find the office, we don't need to use the offline. If we don't find the office, we'll come back and use the offline, right? Because we have to come back here to get more steps anyway, so we don't need to do this right this second. Good to know that that's how that works, though. Cool beans. Okay. So now we want to put something here that's useful. We also want to like come back through here and go to foundation and see what's change the foundation, or go through here to foundation. But we're going to go over here first because we spent a lot of steps over here, and then we'll come back through the laboratory and reset our steps to 40 on our way to doing other stuff on this side. Archive floor plan, 6 steps. So that would have been a lot of gems, like probably 2 gems, because I think it's like 3 steps per gem that it would have been. So that'd be like a 2 gem room. Oh, but we could have the utility closet, but it would also dead end us. Let's do this. This sounds fun. Oh, metal detector, but not a shovel. We do not have a shovel. Okay. There's something we were supposed to do in the freezer, but I don't want to do it at the moment. We'll figure that out another time. I don't need the food in the kitchen necessarily. I mean, not the end of the world, but I do like the idea of being able to come back around here. I don't need to necessarily go up in this corner today. I don't know where that's going to take me, but I would like to wrap back around over here. We are burning through. We're burning through feet. That's for sure. Make sure there's no chest or gems or anything just lying around. Okay. We'll use well, that's using our last key, I guess. We're going to do the commissary because I don't know that I'm going to find the coat check room and get a shovel from there. So we'll just do the commissary and... Ooh, I don't have enough coins to buy a shovel. Study would be a dead end. I guess we're doing this. Hurts. Oh, we have metal detector. Give me coins. Yeah. I forgot we had the metal detector. Will they let us buy a shovel? They do not. I don't want to buy any of this stuff at the moment. We don't need gems today. I might need a key, but I can't afford a key at the moment. I don't have a key. Okay. Shoot. Wasted feet. Okay, wasted feet. One, two, three, 4, 5. Try to get over here. And if not, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So if I go down here, I'm at what, 11? Yeah, I'm at 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We'll do that. I want my shovel. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going over here. And there's this lever where I think I can open that door. Okay, utility closet would let us do the whole garage thing. Yeah, we're going to do a utility closet. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn off the keycard entry system because then I can go to the terminal and change the security setting there. I'm going to power the garage. Yeah. And then I don't know if it makes a difference, but I will just go ahead and redo this. Because we can always reopen that door, but I don't know what, like, Captain Myst power does something for us, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure what this does. Oh, sends power in different directions. I guess we'll send power over this direction at the moment. I don't know. Who knows? I don't. I'm just trying things. And then I've only got 4 feet, so I have to go back to the lab first. Reset my feet to 40. Then we can go to the garage. We don't want to go security room. We want to go. We want to go to the lab. Oh. I don't have to go to the lab. I can go here and just remote access the terminal. Right? One. If I'm wrong, then it's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're going to try it that way. So we're going to go to security room. One. If I'm wrong, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Nice. Awesome. So we have 40 more feet to play with, and we didn't have to detour to the lab. So that saved us some feet because the security room is on our way to the garage. We haven't made it back to foundation, and we're not going to make it to foundation this way because I blocked off with the utility closet. But I want to see if we can use the car. I'm curious. Oh look, yeah, you don't have to press the button; it's open. Use the car keys. Nope. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights. The small garage on the south edge of Trimsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe Denny already has payment ready. Ooh, we got some sort of smuggling operation that's going on. Oh, I can't drive? I wanted to drive the car. I mean, it let me open the car door, which I probably could have done without power to the garage door. I just needed the car keys in the car. If I get gas? Oh, wait a minute. I can open this. Upgrade disc. Floor plan upgrade disc. Awesome. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Ooh. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, we've got a terminal right here. We don't have to go far. Insert that disc. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Upgrade this room. Oh. Courtyard with +2 gem spots. Or with courtyard with +2 gems. Courtyard is always left unlocked. Courtyard. It's a corridor courtyard. 5 big spots. We are generally well, those are all good options. It's a crapshoot what we get with the dig spots, right? It's a crapshoot whether or not we get a shovel. Gems are always useful on typical days. But always left unlocked, and it is a 3-door. It's a 3-door room with dig spots, always left unlocked, so won't require gems or keys to get into. I think that's good. I think this is good. So now let's go through the garage and back exploring outside. We're going to waste some feet, I realize. Is there anything else I wanted to? Oh, yeah. Right. Key card system. We turned the power off. So now, key card system, set security level. Lots of key card security doors. And offline mode unlocked. So hopefully when we're exploring the rest of the house, it'll be like, oh, it's a key card security door, but because there's no power, just go right on through. That'd be a great combination to have. I think we've done everything we can here, everything we can with the car. Is that a power strip or something? Oh, power coming from power coming through here. Oh. Because we sent power. Oh. We sent power this direction, didn't we? I don't know what it does. What did that do? I don't know. I have no clue what we did. It did a thing, but I can't click it any further. But did it use this? Did it have something to do with we sent power to the garage. Okay, I don't know. Is there a way to climb up? I don't know. So we set the board so we can go over there if we want to, but I want to explore this area here. Does that didn't open this? It did not open this. I wish we could climb up this ladder, but it's not letting us. Okay, so I'm going over here. The reason being is because there was another area that was unlocked, and I'm going to check it out. I'm going to waste some steps checking it out. I realize, but hey, you know, I believe it was this. Yeah, this is open. Cool. Black Bridge Grotto. Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay. Requires admin key. So Black Bridge Grotto requires an admin key. Big door with 3 circles. Left is lit. Okay. Might be because of the power we sent or something. Maybe it's that right, middle, or it was that left, middle, right power things. I don't know. Cool looking area though. Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. Ooh. Okay. Oh. So we need 2 more microchips is what we need. Because each microchip is turning on one of those lights. So I think we just need 2 more of them. I want a shovel and I want to dig some stuff. We're going to eventually check out that terrace with the 2 lights and see if that's different, but we don't have to do that today. We don't have to spend the steps on that right now. Okay, which way do we want to go back in? If we go back in here, we can start exploring this direction. If we go back in the garage, we can go here. That's going to cost us a coin. So let's just go back in the entrance hall and go over here and try to get up over here to the foundation that way. Now we can. Yep. I want a shovel. And I have a sledgehammer, so I also want trunks. Ooh. Office. We need an office. Sure, let's place the office. What can we do from the office? We got another upgrade discs. Well, nice. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put in another work order before someone arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Oh, okay. Okay. I ran payroll, whatever that did. I don't necessarily want to spread gold. Well, I mean, the commissary is over here, but it's not letting us buy a shovel today. So I don't necessarily want to spread gold over this direction. I want to explore some more rooms, maybe come back to the office and spread the gold. But let's upgrade a room for sure. Nook can give 2 keys. Can give a key plus bacon and eggs, which is going to be more steps. You will always draw library while drafting in this room. I can't. I don't remember. Can I escape out of here? No. Because I don't remember how many exits the library had. Yeah, we'll do this one. because that sounds like they're saying that drawing the library is a real benefit. So let's make sure that we, can do that. Because we do typically get the milk all the time. So now let's go over here. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Parlor will give us gems. Pool would also let us go up here, go this way and this way. Whereas we don't know what that's going to do. So don't necessarily want to risk that. Parlor would give us gems and let us go up this way. Do we need gems today? Not as much. Yeah, we'll do this. We're running out of feet again, but we're not out of feet yet. Just very soon. I would like to get the foundation, so we have limited steps, so let's try to get up here. Burning through the feet. Oh, that's dead end. Ooh. Whenever I draft bedroom, gain 5 feet. Oh, bad choice. Oh, you gonna give me coins? Got a gem. It sounds like there's going to be maybe coins or a key somewhere. Oh, there's some coins. All right, I could really use some food, but I guess we're going to come over this way because the kitchen is too far away. The kitchen is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lose a coin. 6. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lose a coin. 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Or we go out here. 1, 2, 3. Walk around. Blah, blah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we don't want to go back to the kitchen if we can help it. I don't think we're gonna. It doesn't look like we're gonna get our shovel today. Storeroom dead ends us. Oh, entrance hall. If any room we put here, potentially going to block off the entrance hall because the entrance hall can only go over to here. It can't go up over here. It can only go to here. This would give us lots of steps. We don't have a key. But if we did the storeroom, we would have a key, but not enough steps. Because, to get all the way back over here. Because if we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lose a coin. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. We could chance this. Ah. I'm chancing it because who knows. Oh, Ben leads up. Gives us a gem, not a key, but okay. I really need to find a key. Or start hitting doors that are access card doors, right? Get more steps, get more food, stuff like that. But this lets us peek. We can peek down here. Okay, so let's peek down before we go up. Because this is basically dead end area here. Nine. Yeah, let's see what this super room is. Vault. Okay. It's a lot of money. But I don't think we have enough steps to get to the kitchen. But we have not been to the vault before, so. Saturday, November 14th. I guess that's today's date. But, ooh, look at this. Vault's cool. Maybe if I knew a safety deposit box. Were we told? Oh, wait a minute. We were given, at some point in time, I think we were given a key. Yes, we were. I don't have it now, but what was it to? Some point in time, we got a safety deposit box key to a particular safety deposit box. Sorry. Consulting the notebook. Safe code office was 9083, but I didn't see any safe in the office. The sauna had a deposit key for box 233. Okay. So the sauna, I don't know if it does every time. That deposit key might be somewhere else. But let's take a look at box 233. I'm presuming if I had that key, it would let me do something. Oh, I have so much money, but I have no steps. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. No, how can I get more steps? How can I get more steps? I would need to eat food to get more steps. I've already done the experiment. Vault is 40 coins, but I don't get to keep that unless I get, what was that room that would let me freezer? If I go to the freezer, I can freeze what I have, and that would give me a good stuff. So let's continue on up the den. We've only got several steps left, and we probably can't get more. Unless we dropped a bedroom or something. Let's go up the den. Because if I could get steps, I could go back to the commissary and buy a key. I've got plenty of money now. Now I need steps. Keys for sale. Oh, wait a minute. I need steps. I don't need keys. I don't need keys. I need steps. I mean, a key is good if we get all the way back over to here, but I need steps to get all the way over there. So this is, but we haven't been in a locksmith, so it might have some other stuff in it that's useful. Let's try this. Because Parlor is going to give us gems, and that's not going to give us steps. Reading Nook. We can't draft in this room because it leads to here. It would give us a key, but it would cost us 1, 2 steps to get that key. And the key is not useful at the moment. We're in the hunt for steps, so we need to go 1, 2, 3 and hope that this will give us steps. One, two, three, 4. Yeah. So we need to Hail Mary. Okay, we're going straight across. Remember like days 5, 6, 7 when we ran out of doors and gems long before we were out of steps, and now we're back to Well, because we did this. This hovel was really nice because we didn't need to use the gems, but it did cost us a lot of extra steps. While I'm here, what else can I do? Oh, it needs to be capital, I think. So we have yet to use the offline terminal. Let's see what the Oh, we're in the office. We can do electronic mail. Right. Sir, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic diary. Fuse box repair. Yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test the correct sequence. Please test the correct sequence is. Ooh. Fuse box repair. Oh, so this is office stuff. Off. Blue. Green. I can't believe I almost forgot. We almost forgot to check email, which can only be done on an office computer, right? Or through remote access to office computer. White. Man, we would have looked like a real idiot at the end of the day. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. Changes to the estate. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. Okay. The back indicator lights installed per instructions have been turned on. So those are the back indicator lights. Okay. Which we do have. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Okay. White only displayed after syncing all 6 to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service next week. Okay. Oh, good clues, good clues. Let's do remote terminal access. And let's see what the shelter terminal can do for us. Because it's the only offline one. So now Remember, we didn't use the offline for term office in case we found the office, and we did find the office. So we've got it. That was a wise decision on the part. So now we can do shelter. Yes. Our one time connecting to the shelter terminal today. I don't know what the shelter terminal will do for us. Give me steps. Give me steps, and I'll be happy. Um, I think today is Saturday, November 14th. So we're going to set it to the 15th. And let's do nine a.m., I guess. Um, um, remote to shelter terminal. Set unlock. For 4 hours. Okay. Oh, doors in the house. Okay. If we add greater than 12 USB, all doors will be unlocked. Current USB levels 2.4. So I need to get the USB levels up to 12 if I want all of the doors to be unlocked? Okay. What that did not let me do was get steps, right? Okay, so we are still on the quest for steps. Oh. Give me steps. Okay, so here's the thing. A key, a gem, and a coin won't do anything for me at this point. Neither will the corridor. I've got to gamble on this. But it's probably going to be, at the end of the day, we did not get back to Foundation because we didn't get through here with the key. We made choices. We did cool things, but we made choices. Yeah. Is that a bedroom? Oh, but it's a simple bedroom. But whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 feet. So we got some extra feet. I don't think it's enough to get us to the kitchen, but we will try. Well, firstly, first on YouTube, sleep mask gain 5 feet, but okay. You enter each bedroom with the sleep mask, gain 5 feet. So can I step out and step back in? Ooh. When you enter this room, gain 2 feet, so it still wouldn't cost me anything to do, right? Okay. So we're going to try that. We got a slim hope, people. We got a slim hope. We're working on a slim hope. So I'm stepping out. So I'm down to 9 feet. I should be able to step back in 10, but it did not give us an extra 5 for, oh no, it did. It gave us an extra 5 for the sleep mask. Cool. So we're at 15. So now with 15 feet, what we should be able to do, awesome. What we should be able to do, if I've mapped this correctly, I've got 49 points. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and buy food. But I still don't have a key. But I can go to the reading nook. So if I go to the reading nook first, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get the key. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. All right, what if we did, I'm not sure exactly how many feet it is to go by way of the garage, but it is a bit of a shortcut, I think. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we can enter here and get 5 more feet. Yeah, so we'll do that. We're going to come here. We'll pop in, get some more feet. That'll pay most of the cost of getting that key. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pop in. It'd be 6 plus 5 is 11. So then be at 10. I'm going to try it. There's no reason not to pop in here first. So come in here, do that. Okay, so now we're at 15 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I think I can go outside and cut. We just need to cut up. We just need to cut like one step off of that. I think we can. We just have to be very careful, very economical with our movements now. No messing up. Okay, we drafted the nook, but we did not go into the nook. And now we're going to go into the nook, so there should be a key. Oh, and some more, maybe some more coins. With all the coins we have, we can buy lots of food. Oh, was the metal detector just for the key? It might have just been detecting the key. It might not be coins. Okay. Go around. I don't see anything else. Okay. So then, we're going to go back through the pool. We cannot do this again because the sleeping mask is only the first time. So we don't want to do that again. We're going to go straight across. To the office, which will then take us to the entrance. And now I'm going to go out the entrance. I'm going to make a wish because I have a coin. I still don't know what it does, but I have extra coins at the moment. Watch that be the one coin I needed. Okay. So we are going this way because we're going to go back in through the garage. We're at security. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, shit. I'm one step short of getting to the kitchen. I have 5 steps. One, two, three, 4, 5. If I had one more step, I could buy food and I'd have it and I had the key. So going to get that key, but it was pointless to get the steps without the key. Oh, I didn't have to go get the key. I could have bought the key at the commissary. I screwed us. I went out of my way to get this key and I didn't have to because I was here with 15 steps. I could have just gone here and bought food, then come over here and bought a key. I screwed us. Oh well, it is what it is. So now, because I cannot go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'll just go to the utility closet and see what I can do with that back thing. I suck. I mapped it wrong. I could also see what doing more stuff in the boiler room would do. Right? Let's go here. I keep hitting the wrong key. I'm hitting tab instead of the W that I needed before. Oh. Okay, that's a purple. The sequence we want is off green, white, red, purple, but it says the white only displayed after syncing all 6 to purple. So I have to get all 6 to purple. I'll be right back. I'm not sure what this pattern is. How do we get all of these to purple? How do I get them off of blues and oh, red and blue make green? You know, red and blue make purple, I mean? I'm being stupid. I'm not understanding the pattern. Um, why am I not understanding this pattern? Man, I feel stupid. Why am I not seeing this pattern? Um, okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. Um, so, I've been like trying to write notes like for the pattern, and I'm not even sure how to write the notes. If it looks like I'm randomly clicking things, I am. I'm just trying to look into. Oh, I got 3 purples in a row somehow. I wish I knew how I did that. Alrighty, I'm spinning my wheels on this. I need to. I need to come back to this with a fresh pair of eyes on another day. I think today I'm just brain farting it. I can typically solve puzzles. Right now I'm just kind of tired. So we're gonna abandon this for the moment because we'll encounter the utility room again. This was not our only opportunity to do that. But I'm gonna come over here. First of all, I'm gonna close the utility room because I'm not sure what this does, but it seems like we can either be in the room or do other useful stuff at night. And then I'm going to move this way and try to find an effect that has with my 2 remaining feet. So I could go to the garage. No, I can't go to the garage. Well, no, I can. I can go security room, garage, and end the day in the garage and confirm that turned off the light. So yeah, we will do that. So we want to go to the security. Sure. And then you want to go to the garage. And yes, it turned off the power. We have used all our days. Oh. Well, there we go. That was day 8. It was a long day. We did, but I messed up over here. I could have not gone here to get the key. I could have just gone through here, bought a lot of food to give us a lot of steps, bought keys over here in the commissary, keys and gems. Well, we don't need gems, but need keys and stuff. And then perhaps continued on in this area, and I just screwed that up. Hopefully I will not make that mistake day 9. This was day 8. Thanks for watching.